selling for candy. Been on the macho like Randy. The chopper go out to the granny. This nigga pull up your bandit. The killers understand it.
How's it going, everybody? Today I want to let y'all know the facts about some platoon missions for us lower guilds that aren't packed full of whales. First thing we need to do is discuss what the abilities do. Alright, you got the ion cannon blast, which that's helpful in your ships, which ship missions are pretty easy. You shouldn't really focus on these because they're not going to do too much massive damage in there, while your ships can just complete it pretty much on auto for all of them. But at level 1 you get the special damage and stun them for 1 turn. It helps. And then the plus 20 cooldown speed and 100% turn meter reduction, it helps too in the level 3. But you shouldn't put all your focus on there. But as for ships, it's alright. Your power generator, it's okay. It's not something that you should put your main focus on too, because your planetary shield, it only guards you from their move that they do the AoE and it hits you with the ability block. That's it's just 1 turn of ability block. It's not that massive to you. You can still work without it. Alright, then you come down here to your rebel staffing run. Now this is a decent ability with the first level. You get to deal physical damage to all enemies, dispel all debuffs, and removes 30% turn meter. In addition, inflict defense down on target enemy for 3 turns. This is not bad. If you can just get it level 1, that's pretty good. And another thing that I haven't seen discussed much is the talk about level 1. Level 1 is 2 out of 6 platoon missions finished. Level 2 is 4 out of 6 platoon missions finished. Level 3 is 6 out of 6 platoon missions finished. If you can just get like the level 1, that puts a big bonus for you. If you can get the level 2, that's alright. And the level 3, the cooldown speed, that's going to allow you to do it more often. But that works really well. You probably want to save that to either wave 5 or 6 before you use that, because there's no sense in using it on the lower waves because they're just so easy, and then it'll mess your cooldown up if you don't have the full cooldowns to be able to get it up before phase 6. Okay, now your rebel supply lines, it's really good. At level 1, all allies have 25 defense and 40% chance to dispel all debuffs from themselves at the start of their turn. That is really good, because whenever they hit you with that ability block, you can dispel it pretty easy. Okay, you get it to level 2, you get 50% defense. Now that right there, it's getting a lot better. Okay, and then you get the 10% critical avoidance. That's pretty good. Now level 3, you get the 20% health recovery per turn, which that right there is a very big help. And the 20% dispel chance, so that would put you at a 60% chance to dispel all debuffs, which most of your teams are pretty much going to have a cleanse with them anyway. But the 50% defense, 10% critical avoidance, 60% to dispel all debuffs, and the 20% recovery per turn is pretty good. It's going to help your survivability a lot, especially in them later phases. And then the Rebel Guerrilla Strike, that is a really good one too, because that's going to allow your 10% critical chance, which if you're running wedge leads on your groups, that's going to help them out a whole lot, because they're going to be healing more. And then once you get it at the 4 out of 6, you get the 25% chance to gain advantage, which these two, they're alright, but they're nothing just amazing. It's as long as you can get to level 1, you'll be good with Guerrilla Strike. But the rebel supply lines, you really want to focus on it because it's going to help you. Now these right here are what the enemy gets as far as you know, their AoE moves and stuff. Now this is the one that's going to deal physical damage to all enemies with a 75% chance to inflict ability of block for 1 turn. It starts on cooldown. Now this is what the planetary shield keeps you away from, which it's not that bad. I mean, it deals some damage, but it's nothing just amazing. And the ability block, you know, it's kind of annoying, but you can live with it. And the AT-AT assault, this one is pretty much only used in the last phase, if I'm not mistaken. But at level 1, you knock off 35% damage. So that means it's only doing 65% damage. Now to get it all the way to level 3, you gotta complete all 6 out of 6. And what it does is it makes it to where you get minus 85% damage taken to your guys from it. So that is a big deal, you know, knocking it out to 85% damage and making it cool down a lot slower. But once you get it past 3, you get it disabled. So say, if I'm pretty sure, I'm not really familiar with this, but the main things you want to focus on are your rebel supply lines and the rebel guerrilla tactics. Another thing I wanted to show you is about your platoon placement and wasting your units. That is a big thing I've been seeing, people just putting their units in where it's not needed, and this can kind of hurt you. Right here on this territory, I'll show you, because these are your AT-AT. Alright, we've got it at 2 out of 6. That's good. We knocked off at 35% damage. Okay, we got 15 out of 15, 14 out of 15, 15 out of 15, 8 out of 15, 8, and 13 out of 15. Now, let's look at our groups. Okay, this one's finished, so we got all of our tunes in that one. That's good. Okay, this 14 out of 15. We've got all but 1 tune. Okay, now that is a not very popular tune. I doubt we'll have that 7-starred in our guild. So all of these 14 are wasted tunes. Most of these you could use them in a different platoon mission to get them a lot better. And if you look at that, you got a Gear 10 Ray. She's wasted. You got a Gear 12 Clone. He's pretty much wasted. And there's a wasted Wedge. Okay, let's look at Platoon 3. Alright, most of these guys, that's pretty good. We got them all filled in there. I like that. Green. Platoon 4. Okay, we can fill this one out. It don't have too many just unpopular tunes. Most people have this from Thrawn. So we should be able to fill this one. And we got this one, which we should be able to fill it too. Alright, so that puts us at 4 out of 6. That's going to put us at the minus 35% damage and the 50% cooldown time. Now we got Cursed Underworld Police, and we've got Kid Fit. So I'm pretty sure we're not going to have these 2 7-star in the guild. So all 13 of these tunes are wasted. We can use that one in another platoon mission. Look, there's a Gear 12 Raid on. He deals a lot of damage. He could be used somewhere else. Look at there. There's a Gear 12 R2D2. Oh man, that's a good tune. All right, let's go check out our other platoon mission to see what we did on it. All right. we have got 0 out of 6. Let's check out what we need. Okay, there's our Jedi Sentinel. Man, I'm not going to be able to complete that one, so pretty much all these tunes are wasted. There's a Gear 10 Wedge, Gear 10 5s. Alright. This one right here, we're not going to be able to finish it either, so yeah, we got another wasted Ray. We could have used this clone surgeon instead of that other Gear 11 or Gear 11 clone sergeant. There's another Gear 10 Wedge. Alright, let's check Platoon 3. Alright. We can probably fill this one. Oh yeah. So that'll give us 1 out of 6. Okay, here's another one. We'll probably be able to finish this one too. So that'll give us the 2 out of 6. That'll give us our first. It'll knock 35% damage off. Alright, we might be able to get this one too. Alright, so that's 3 out of 6 we could finish. What do we got in here? Okay, we're not going to be able to finish this one. We got the Cursed Underworld Police and him. So there's Gear 12 Wasted Luminaries. There's a Gear 12 5s. There's a Dom Ovi. He's got his Lando in there, which Lando is pretty good if you're running a Rex lead. His crit makes him heal a lot. Makes him harder to kill. But these are just all these units put in here could have been used somewhere else or used in the fights themselves. It's just something you need to keep in mind because that's really going to help your guys a lot if you have better tunes to fight with and less tunes used for your non-available platoon missions. The last thing I want to mention is if you're not getting them 15 out of 15, then you're getting the same thing for 0 out of 15 as you are as 14 out of 15. So all these other guys, you could save those and use them elsewhere. And I hope that clears up a lot of confusion on these platoon missions, because I haven't seen any videos so far out with that. If you like this video, just throw me a like, hit me up with a comment, or subscribe, and y'all have fun, man.
Setting fast to keep you on.